Malcolm Macdonald soared as a football icon, yet behind the scenes, his battle with alcohol cast a shadow over his brilliant career, revealing the stark contrast between his public triumphs and personal struggles. Malcolm Ian Macdonald, known as Supermac, was born on January 7, 1950, and grew into an iconic figure in English football as a former professional player, manager, and media personality. His football career was marked by his incredible pace, physical strength, and an exceptional goal-scoring ability, which made him a standout striker. Malcolm Macdonald's journey to football stardom began in the humble settings of Finlay Street, Fulham, sharing his early days with the likes of Steve Hackett, future rock guitarist of Genesis and GTR fame. Educated at Sloane Grammar School in Chelsea, Macdonald initially honed his skills as a full-back, an unexpected start for the future striking sensation. His football career took its first serious step at Barnet, but it was his performance at non-league Tonbridge that caught the eye of his childhood idol, Bobby Robson. In 1968, in a move that would start to shape his destiny, Macdonald was signed by Fulham for £1,000 shortly after their relegation from the Football League First Division. This was a modest beginning for a player who would go on to become one of English football's most formidable forwards, yet it was his subsequent move to Luton Town that truly marked his ascent in the footballing world. At Luton, Macdonald blossomed into a prolific goal scorer, netting 58 goals in 101 appearances. This impressive tally at Luton laid the foundation for his celebrated career, demonstrating his natural ability to find the back of the net and setting the stage for his legendary status in the years to come. When Malcolm Macdonald arrived at Newcastle United in the summer of 1971, the stage was set for a new chapter in his career. Signed by manager Joe Harvey for £180,000, Macdonald wasted no time announcing his arrival, netting a hat-trick in his home debut against Liverpool. This explosive start not only endeared him to the Newcastle fans, but also earned him the enduring nickname Supermac, inspired by a fan chant that resonated through the stands of St James Park. Macdonald's arrival at Newcastle marked a turning point for the club. Despite a rocky start to the season, with the team languishing at the bottom of the table, the introduction of Tony Green alongside Macdonald sparked a remarkable turnaround. The duo's dynamic partnership ignited an unbeaten run, propelling the team up the league table and finishing the season in a respectable 11th place. Macdonald's remarkable scoring prowess saw him net 30 goals in his debut season, establishing him as Newcastle's top scorer for the year and setting a precedent he would maintain in subsequent seasons. Supermac's influence at Newcastle was undeniable. He consistently topped the scoring charts, becoming the First Division's leading scorer in the 1975-76 season. His knack for crucial goals was on full display in the 1973-74 FA Cup, where he scored twice against Burnley in the semi-final. However, the FA Cup final that year ended in disappointment, with Newcastle falling 3-0 to Liverpool. Similarly, in the 1976 League Cup final, despite Macdonald's contribution to Alan Gowling's equalising goal, Newcastle were edged out by Manchester City, finishing with a 2-1 defeat. Throughout his time at Newcastle, Macdonald not only became a goal-scoring legend, but also a cherished figure among the fans, embodying the spirit and passion of the club during a transformative era in its history. Malcolm Macdonald's transition from Newcastle to Arsenal in 1976 was marked by a unique transfer fee of £333,333, setting the stage for another prolific chapter in his career. His impact at Arsenal was immediate and emphatic, with a memorable performance against his former club, Newcastle, where he netted a hat-trick in a thrilling 5-3 victory at Highbury. Macdonald's tenure at Arsenal saw him as the club's leading scorer for 2 consecutive seasons, and he clinched the First Division top scorer title in 1977, showcasing his consistent goal-scoring prowess. Despite battling fitness issues, Macdonald's influence at Arsenal remained significant. His standout moment came in the FA Cup of 1978, where he scored twice in the semi-final against Orient at Stamford Bridge, leading Arsenal to the final. However, the final was a bittersweet experience, as Arsenal suffered a narrow 1-0 defeat to Ipswich Town, with Macdonald earning a runners-up medal. His journey at Arsenal faced a major setback at the onset of the 1978-79 season, when he sustained a knee injury in a League Cup match against Rotherham. This injury proved to be a significant hindrance, ultimately affecting his playing career's longevity. After his tenure in English football, Macdonald ventured abroad, joining South Melbourne Hellas in Australia's National Soccer League in 1977. His stint down under was brief but memorable, making an immediate impact by scoring on his debut against West Adelaide. His presence attracted large crowds, notably during a match against St George, where he scored twice in a game that also featured his former Arsenal colleague Charlie George. Macdonald's career journey took him to Sweden, where he briefly played for Djurgården. However, the lingering effects of his knee injury led him to retire prematurely at the age of 29 in August 1979. Over his footballing journey, Macdonald left an indelible mark, scoring a total of 193 goals. Malcolm Macdonald's international career for England was marked by moments of extraordinary brilliance, establishing him as a legendary figure in English football history. His debut for England came against Wales at the iconic Wembley Stadium, setting the stage for what would be a memorable stint with the national team. It wasn't long before he left an indelible mark, netting his first international goal in a prestigious friendly win against the then world champions West Germany. However, it was on the 16th of April 1975 that Macdonald truly etched his name into the annals of football history. In a European Championship qualifier at Wembley, he delivered an astonishing performance, scoring all 5 goals in England's 5-0 rout of Cyprus. This phenomenal achievement saw him equaling the record for the most goals scored in a single game by an England player, a record that still stands unmatched, making him the sole player in competitive international play to reach this milestone since. The remarkable feat was aptly headlined Supermac 5, Cyprus 0, immortalising Macdonald's legacy in English football. Across his international career, he earned 14 caps and scored 6 goals, leaving a lasting legacy of his goal-scoring prowess. Transitioning into his managerial career, Macdonald took the helm at Fulham in 1980, where he initially found success. Under his leadership, Fulham secured promotion to the second division in 1982, showcasing Macdonald's potential as a manager. However, despite a promising start, the quest for first division football fell short as the team's performance dwindled in the crucial stages of the 1982-83 season, ultimately finishing 4th. The subsequent season mirrored this frustration, leading to Macdonald's departure before the campaign concluded. Macdonald's managerial venture continued at Huddersfield Town in 1987, but success eluded him, with the team suffering a demoralising relegation from the second division. His tenure was marred by a heavy 10-1 defeat to Manchester City, highlighting the challenges he faced in his coaching career. Beyond the pitch and managerial endeavours, Macdonald has stayed connected to football, reportedly serving as the president of North Shields FC, demonstrating his ongoing commitment to the sport. Malcolm Macdonald's post-retirement years paint a picture of a talented footballer grappling with life's challenges off the pitch. Following the premature end to his playing career due to a knee injury, Macdonald faced significant personal and professional turmoil. His business endeavours did not go as planned, and the end of his second marriage added to his struggles, compounding the physical pain he endured from his injury. This tumultuous period led to Macdonald developing a reliance on alcohol as a coping mechanism. The constant discomfort from his knee, a lingering reminder of his days on the field, pushed Macdonald towards alcohol, seeking solace in its numbing effects. This dependency on alcohol marked a dark phase in his life, overshadowing his footballing achievements and challenging his health and well-being. However, in 1997, Macdonald took a significant step towards reclaiming his life by deciding to abstain from alcohol, demonstrating resilience in the face of adversity. Currently, Macdonald shares his life with Carol, who was previously married to Brian Johnson. This new chapter in his personal life, alongside his commitment to sobriety, signifies Macdonald's ongoing journey of recovery and adaptation after the spotlight of his football career faded. Malcolm Macdonald experienced a significant health scare in June, which brought a sudden and painful reminder of the fragility of well-being. He suffered from extreme joint pain, a symptom alarming enough for his wife Carol to urgently call for medical assistance. Initially fearing sepsis, a life-threatening condition if left untreated, he was quickly taken to the accident and emergency department. The diagnosis turned out to be pseudo-gout, a form of arthritis characterized by sudden and severe swelling and pain. While the condition unexpectedly subsided, giving a temporary relief, Macdonald faced a recurring bout just 4 days later, challenging the initial prognosis and his health once again. In response to his health issues, and perhaps as a reflection on his career and life changes, Macdonald decided to auction nearly 40 items of his football memorabilia, including caps, shirts, tracksuits, and medals. This decision not only marks a significant moment in his personal journey, but also opens a new chapter in dealing with his health and legacy.